Hello YouTube fans, here we are again gardening with Vincenzo. Too cold outside, gardening inside. First thing I want to point out is the Grecian planters. These Grecian planters were picked up at a flea market. I got 5 of them for $5, buck a piece. They're 24 inches long. You can see they're about 7 inches deep. Perfect for up on the picnic table farming. In fact, I prepared 4 of them so that we can put 2 on each one of those Lowe's picnic tables, which were such a bargain. And speaking of Lowe's, another thing, they made me aware of a 10% military discount. Being a veteran, all I had to do was go online, click a few clicks, 10% discount every time I go in the store. I also signed up for a Lowe's credit card. Got $30 off my lumber order. Can't beat it. But back to the gardening. 2 things we're doing in here today. We've prepared these Grecian planters. We've drilled holes in the feet, which is on the bottom right here. So when they're sitting on the table, the water will remain to be drained. We've added some cedar chips so that the water doesn't wash out the soil. Didn't have another barrel left because I've planted potatoes, getting them ready to go out. Excuse me, Yukon Gold potatoes with some russets. I have 2 layers in there, 5 and 5. As soon as we start to get some green, I'll throw another layer in, or I'll triple layer these barrels. I'll get 25, 35 pounds of potatoes out of each one of them. Back to here. I'm always recycling things. I didn't have another barrel to mix dirt up with, so what I did was I taped the box and I mixed the dirt up in a box. And since I'm in the garage, and as you can see or hear, might see a few snowflakes out there. It's unbelievable. We're almost April 1st and we're still getting snow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these 4 that are already prepared. I'm going to fill them up with the soil. The soil was a mix of this Stay Green, which has the organics in it, and a bag of the regular potting soil mix. I mixed them together in equal parts. I've taken a little bit with my handy dandy recycled organic slow release fertilizer. I've laid some fertilizer down in each one of these, and I prepped up the dirt in the box too. So this is a very easy, look how nice these planters are. Who could imagine you get them for $1 a piece? They're perfect. Economically conscious. So now we're going to take some of our dirt. Excuse my backside. Oh, these were filthy, by the way. I had to scour them out and get rid of all the bugs and the spider webs and everything else. But now I'm just going to fill them up, and I don't want to get dirt all over them. So I'm going to be a little bit on the ginger side. And we're going to fill them about 1 inch from the top. Now these are big enough to grow 2 cabbages in, maybe even 3, get 3 small heads. But what I intend to do these is I'm going to plant those dianthus that you saw in one of my earlier videos, and I'm going to put seeds in for some dwarf sweet Williams. If no one's ever planted dwarf sweet Williams, they are a beautiful flower. They look like they're fluorescent, multicolored heads. They're just a fabulous flower. It's in my ebook, Picnic Table Farming. One of the pictures in there is the dwarf sweet Williams. It's an eye popper. It's eye candy. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to fill these up. Then I'm going to walk them outside, and I'm going to position them on those brand new tables that I just picked up and painted and set up there. I've been doing some mulching and some planting of some dwarf trees and getting ready. Still haven't got in the greenhouse yet. It's just too cold. You know, I have 2 small heaters in there. I never have experienced this being this cold this late. Usually we're done with that by now. And, we should be in the 50s, and at nighttime we still might get on to freezing. I put the timers on the heaters on a timer, and usually that's enough. So, another addition to the picnic table farming. The ebook only needs a couple more things and then it's ready to go. And here we go. Remember, you can save this planet 1 yard at a time, beginning with your own. You are what you eat. Fresh is always best. Grow as a person. Plant a garden. All right, good speaking with you. Thanks for taking the time. Like and subscribe. Visit my website store. We'll see you soon.